Che cosa si intende?
What do we mean by flagship boat? Usually is the largest of the fleet, but in this case she is even more. Pardo GT75 is also the most representative and the most powerful boat by Cantiere del Pardo, and for me, she is also the most beautiful. She is 22.85 meters long with a maximum beam of 5.99 meters, way larger than the usual yachts of this size. But most importantly, she has 3,000 horsepower. But there is more. It is like this one as well as the other Pardo, where members of the same family, but it is not just a family feeling, it's pure DNA.
Su questo modello sono stati sviluppati ad altissimo livello tutti.
On this model, all the concepts that have made this shipyard so successful were developed at the highest level. Where Pardo entered the motor yacht sector, it did so with walkarounds, which later became a point of reference of the market. The style of GT75 is even more powerful. Reverse bow, high sides with invisible handrails, and windows that are design elements.
La tuga è perfettamente al centro dello scafo.
The coach roof is perfectly in the center of the hull, and look at the windshield. It is tilted but reversed as on professional boats. This to remember that beauty matters, but technique is very important. By looking at it from above, completely open onto the water, she lets us dream of moments that everyone would like to live. The bulwarks fold at the same level as the sun deck, making it one with the beach area. Practically, I'm in the cockpit, but at the same time, in contact with the sea. The large sun deck electrically lifts, revealing a space dedicated to a 3.7-meter tender, a hangar typical of a super yacht rather than of a 75-footer. In the center of the swimming platform there is a transformer, and on the sides, a surprise, 2 storages for the toys, as large that they can hold the sea bobs. The cockpit is a magnificent terrace for many guests, thanks to the size of the sofa. In the center, a doubling table. A look at the sides and we find the leading theme of success of Cantiere del Pardo, the walk-around project with side walkways to move all around the boat, pleasantly and safely also underway. At the bow we find again the furniture of the cockpit, another immense sun deck that has a movable backrest to become a sofa and a living area with a table. I wonder if I can sit here even while sailing. Well, I'd say so. The awning that extends from the windshield to the bow shelters the whole area. The naval architecture is signed by Zuccari Yacht Design, while the interior and exteriors are by Nauta Design. Space is luxury and should be managed wisely. See how they have balanced the need to arrange furnishings with the pleasure of an airy environment. The windows match our gaze, an elegant and timeless style. The galley can be placed also on the main deck, in the standard version, or as in this case, below deck. The stylistic integration of the salon with the command station is perfect, which in addition to being a technical area is also elegant. The seat support, cabinet and armchairs are identical to the furniture.
Two optional
to better enjoy the natural ventilation of this area, an opening slatted roof and the aft lateral windows that can be electrically lowered. An opening roof even above the command station.
La versione con cucina sul ponte inferiore è la più scenografica, soprattutto se...
In the version with the galley in the lower deck is more scenic, even more if you choose to have a living room instead of the double cabin. This way you can have a huge dinette that is ideal for those who want to enjoy the boat all year round, during all seasons.
Ma sono molti i layout
But there's a lot of possible layouts, from 1 to 4 cabins, and here, in the dinette, even a double living room, for a total of 10 people. The owner's cabin is totally separated from the others thanks to the heads and the dinette. The bed is on one side, and there's plenty of space on the other where there is a wardrobe, a living area with a stall, and the entrance to the bathroom, equipped with all amenities. The VIP at the bow has storage spaces of 3 sides and 2 wardrobes. Its width is that of a master cabin. The service room is very convenient. In all the layouts, there is a double cabin for the crew at the bow.
Comodissima la postazione di pilotaggio.
The command station of Pardo GT75 is very comfortable, and it is also very beautiful with these large displays that seem suspended on the dashboard.
In piedi, oppure appoggiato o anche seduto, riesco...
Standing still, leaning or seated, I can always have perfect visibility all around me at 360 degrees towards the stern.
Questa imbarcazione ha una motorizzazione standard tripla IPS 1050.
The standard engine configuration of this yacht is a 3 IPS 1050, meaning 3 diesel engines of 800 horsepower each. But today, we have a flagship in every possible way, even in power. This model mounts 3 IPS 1350, 3 1000 horsepower engines.
Usciti da una delle bocche di porto.
We exited through one of the inlets of the Venice lagoon, out into the open sea. We are now sailing with waves, currently being measuring around 70 to 80 centimeters in height.
Per Bacco, siamo già in andatura di crociera.
And by golly, we're already cruising at 25 knots. It doesn't feel like we're going that fast, though I do want to check the performance at a lower speed as well. It seems to glide over the water with perfect efficiency. The engines aren't straining, and there are no noticeable noises or vibrations. It's a beautiful way to cruise. We're at 18 knots with 18 litres per nautical mile. They did not reduce the steering angle of these pod drives. I can tell by the way it handles during a turn.
Per planare e portarla alle più basse andature di crociera, ho utilizzato il sistema di controllo.
To make her plane at the lower cruising speeds, I use the automatic trim control with the interceptors. Now that I'm at 25 knots, I like to raise them a little and make her run on the water. In fact, consumption decreases. Let's find the best solution.
A 25 nodi consuma 11 litri per miglio. Se siete bravi a regolare l'assetto...
At 25 knots, she consumes 8 litres per mile. If you are good at managing the trim, consider that we are also fully loaded. As I was saying, if you are good at managing the trim, you could navigate almost 400 miles with the 4,300 litres of fuel that the fuel tanks can hold.
I serbatoi di questa imbarcazione. Molto brillante anche in accelerazione. 6 le eliche.
All very good under acceleration, with 6 propellers thrusting or pushing the hull forward.
Lo spingono a una velocità di crociera che...
And they push it at a cruising speed that is already quite high. We are over 30 knots. But what is the GT75's maximum speed?
Anche in questo caso la regolazione degli
Even in this case, the regulation of the interceptors can be useful to reach 38 knots,
stesa, bilanciata sull'acqua,
stretched and well balanced on the water.
Due gli accessori sicuramente utili, il joystick di manovra, lo stabilizzatore giroscopico.
There are two definitely useful accessories, the maneuvering joystick and the gyroscopic stabilizer. But this boat is also future-ready, so to speak, because the engine room is spacious enough to accommodate, alongside the diesel engine, an electric motor on the same propulsion system. In short, to have a hybrid Pardo GT75.